Relief groups warn today that aid for the Pakistan flood victims is falling short, with nearly 14 million people affected.
A staggering 1/3 of the country is now underwater. But unlike Haiti, which moved the world to tears and to cash, Pakistan seems to be coming up against donor fatigue.
Millions have been affected by flooding in Pakistan.
The latest aerial footage from Pakistan showing what's being called the flood of the century.
A case of cholera has been confirmed in Pakistan, and it's not expected to be an isolated incident,
with victims relying mostly on the military and foreign aid agencies for help.
A relief worker told us today that the Asian tsunami and the Pakistan earthquake were like heart attacks. This is like a cancer, he said. It just keeps spreading.
So the Prophet ﷺ, he said, save yourselves from Jahannam with sadaqah, even though it may be just part of a date. And when you give sadaqah for the sake of Allah, then it's giving Allah alone. It's giving Allah alone. Man dhal ladhi yuqridu Allah qardan hasana. Who is it who will give Allah alone? Allah wants you to give him alone. Does Allah need to build himself a house? Buy new furniture? No! Allah wants us to give in his path upon those who are in need and desperate. Those who are dying, those who are starving, those who are hungry, those who haven't got clothes to wear, haven't got houses to live in. And Sahaba Ridwanullah alayhim ajmain used to go hungry. Their children go hungry in order to feed another hungry man. So when we look into our pockets, mashallah, we've got so much, but let us today think about these people. And they say it will take many, even decades for people to come back to the way they were, to rebuild the loss. Please, today in the month of Ramadan, when people give whatever, Allah increases the reward 70-fold. When this money reaches the deserving and the needy, and mashallah, if they feel something, then can you imagine the du'as which will come out of their hearts of old women, young children, and needy people who haven't eaten for days, and people who've lost everything, and whatever du'as will come out of their hearts and minds and souls. Allah will, the rahmat and the barakah, Allah will have on you, brothers. People are looking to other non-Muslims. In many of these desperate and needy situations, non-government organization, Christians, Qadianis, they go and they set up camps, and then they offer help, and then when they offer their help, and they inject their filth and their batil and their kufr in amongst these desperate and needy Muslims and make them into murtads. So you are not just helping to feed a hungry man. You don't know, you might even be helping to save the imans of millions of people with a few pounds. This is what the Prophet ﷺ said, كَادَ الْفَقْرُ أَن يَكُونَ كُفْرًا. Many a times extreme poverty leads a person to kufr. When people see no option and they say, they're hungry and thirsty, you can tell them about Allah, you can recite as much Quran, but for them, the most important thing at that time is just 2 slices of bread.